Hey everyone, welcome back to our series on how much money can my small business make with federal contracts. So you just watched, hopefully, the profile on the first security guard services. This is a second video on security guard services with a different company. I just wanted you to see the vast differences, but I want you to know that whether you are small, just starting out as a security guard company, or whether you are large and you've been considering moving into another market, either way, this is a great opportunity when it comes to federal contracting dollars. And because of where we are in this country today with, Homeland Security and what the needs are and Department of Defense, it really tells you about where the government is spending most of their resources. And you want to be a part of that, regardless as to what your philosophies are. If you have a service that can help the federal government, then you should do it. And I just want you to know, as a small business, there are agencies that are willing to work with you, provided you're committed and you show them who you are and you start bidding on these contracts. We have a lot of self-help information in this, not just this series, but we have a lot of information that can help you learn how to grow your business in the federal market. So hang in there and let's get started with our second profile on security guard services to federal buyers. So I just want to recap really quickly and remind you that we talked about $1.4 billion spent between last year and the first quarter of this year, 2018. And that is just with small businesses and small disadvantaged businesses. And if you look below, you can see some of the listings for the different businesses that won some of the contracts. So this is a report that I run. This is the type of research that I've been teaching you and trying to get you to do, but teaching you how to do for yourself, because you want to do your homework before you start doing everything else. Otherwise, you will be frustrated. So in this profile, we're going to talk about a company called Alante Security Group. Alante is a small disadvantaged business, and if you notice, most of these businesses are small and disadvantaged. This one is Hispanic and veteran owned. The other one that I previously did was Hispanic and woman owned. This is Hispanic and veteran owned. They also have a contracting vehicle, which is GSA. They use the same security guard services, when I say that, I mean they use the same description of services in their profile, in their small business dynamic database profile, which is what the federal buyers would see if they were to look up this company, or if they were looking for a company to do business with. So they have some of the contracts that they've received. The keywords under those contracts would be security guard services, physical security, and also badging. They have 150 employees. Annual revenue is less than half of what the previous profile company's revenue is. They've done, which is still outstanding, about $4.5 million. That is their revenue when they started doing the contracts, or when they received the contracts in 2017. Okay, so they could be earning a lot more than that at this time, but right now, based on the research from 2017, they are uh, bringing in an annual revenue of $4.5 million, which is outstanding. The previous company was $8.1 million. So contracts awarded, I look at what they've done so far in 2018, what they did in 2017, and what they are doing, or what they did in 2016. NAICS codes used, they only use one. They did not use two. We noticed that they only use one. And when I say they only used one, we are saying that they only won contracts under this one. If you looked at their profile, they might use two or three. But we don't care about the NAICS codes that you guys use. We care about the NAICS codes that the federal buyers use. And that's what you should care about. Because if you don't use the same codes, I know I sound like a broken record, you're not going to find or get the contracts because you won't be in the right space. So this company gets most of their contracts under 561612. Their PSC code that they use is S as in Sam 206. The recipient's profile. So let's look at Alante Security Group's information. So in 2017, this is phenomenal. They won $8 million, an $8 million contract. That is amazing, and it's wonderful for a small, disadvantaged veteran-owned business. In 2016, they were awarded another $8.5 million. In 2015, they were awarded an astonishing $17.1 million. That's amazing. And this is great for a small disadvantaged business. Of course, if they keep doing business like this, which they've probably already exceeded being a small disadvantaged business. But the point is that they started working on this, it looks like a few years ago, but they really started taking aim and going higher and higher right around, looks like right around 2013. I didn't profile the numbers for 2013, but the point is that over the last few years, this company has really focused on increasing their activity in the federal market. Right now, today, we're only in the first quarter. Actually, we're in the second quarter, but this report is based on the first quarter of 2018, and they have already generated $4.9 million. That's astonishing. So they could literally reach or surpass that $17 million very easily if they've already won $4.9 million in the first quarter of 2018. Now, this can be a little bit of a problem. The agencies that they're working with right now would be Homeland Security. You never want to put all of your eggs in one basket. You don't want to do that on your commercial side of the business or the federal side of the business. So it looks like they're doing a ton of business with Homeland Security. Maybe they have an in, maybe they know someone, maybe someone is really familiar with the military because this is a veteran-owned company, and that's great, but it doesn't matter. You never want to get all of your money from one place. Again, whether it's commercial, whether it's federal, whether it's state, you need to diversify. Even though this is an awesome thing for this veteran-owned Hispanic company, you never want to stay in one place. But with that said, this is really great for this company. And I thought that these two companies, profiling both of these companies as a great example, will help you to understand. It doesn't matter where you're starting. You have to start somewhere. So get started. Can win federal contracts. Get started today. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Please leave me your comments. Go ahead and subscribe and let me know what industries you'd like more information about. I'll keep putting the information out there. I will keep motivating you. And with that said, see you in the next video.